Why, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings, a LOTRO guide. I'm your host and guide, Zullen Ironshield. Alright, you guys, in this episode today, we are going to look a little bit at can't even say the word right now. We're going to look at this region here in the Entomor's monster versus monster player versus monster player mode. Yes, those are the words. I got a little tongue-tied. Forgive me. Alright, anyway. It's a Glan... Vraig, I think is how you say it, from what I remember. Or actually what we used to say in the back of the day, it was GV. We just put in, go to GV. It's the main base for the free peoples, right? Alright, so we're going to do this video. We're going to basically, what we're going to do is I'm going to go around, we're going to look at all the NPCs. I'm going to tell you what they do and stuff, and we'll just kind of explore a little bit for this video for people who don't know, and I will do my best to explain things and everything that I remember in the PvP zone, alright? So, or player versus monster player zone, because I think this helps people out, because a lot of people want to know about this stuff in LOTRO, So, let's do it. So, first things first, everyone knows a Vaultkeeper, and they have a Vaultkeeper here. Wonderful. Great. Alright. I got other videos on that. You know what the Vaultkeeper is. Alright, moving on. So, let's look at these people. The Lore Master Trader, okay? So if you're a Lore Master, there are things you earn in the player versus monster player zone, right? When you kill things or do quests in this zone, you earn accommodations, right? These are points awarded for victories against opposing forces in monster player battles, which is this area, right? There's also an area in Oscilion that kind of works like this, but this is like the main area. So basically these would all be items that you could barter for as a lore master, right? Including, they usually have a special ability one you can get for your character. So for example, it's actually a rune that goes into your legendary weapons, right? I have a video on legendary weapons if you need that, guys. But if I go to my legendary weapons here real quick, let me look. It will be in my belt, I believe, is where I had it, which I haven't clicked on my legendary weapons in a while here. I gotta work on these. Oh, you know what? I might have got a new legendary weapon. I didn't buy mine. Oh, maybe I'll buy one right now and show you guys. Alright, so anyway, if you were a lore master, you get this one. You get a 15% lightning storm daze chance, which is pretty cool. Like a sort of, right? It's a minor stun a daze, right? You can get out of it a little easier, but you get out of it, you take damage, right? Right? Okay. And of course, we have a mailbox if you're not on VIP, and you can get a mail here. Now, a little hint. You have to be up to level 10 to get into the player versus monster player. I do not know at this moment in time if free to play, if you can do the monster. It used to be you can't. I don't know if they've changed that, so I could check on my other account later. But anyway, if anyone knows off the top of their head at this time in 2021 of making this video, just leave a comment and I will like it and you will be famous, right? Okay. I'm not sure free-to-play can do the monster player, right? But you might be able to now. I'm not sure if they've changed that. Of course, the Horse Master, we all know that. You cannot go out there. You have to use the Horse Master. This area is a closed area. This is kind of cool. So you can come up here and you can bring your tokens of Valor, which you earn from certain quests. These are an actual quest item that are in your inventory. And you'd come up here and accept. I usually always recommend, this is repeatable, that you buy the biggest one. You really don't get very good stuff out of the other smaller chests. So like this is for the first one. That's the chest and the second one, right? So it depends on which one you want. I really think it's best to go for the...
I'm sure
because that's 15.
Good, but may I speak with you?
Tokens, and then yep, and this one is 10. Just save them up and do the 25. This one's the one. I got a special helmet that was like a Rohirrim helmet, which you still can't get anywhere else, I believe. And me and one other guy on the server had it, and it's a really rare drop out of the 25 token on this. So you can get some cool things out of this, all right? So there are some little incentives to get some cool prizes, and they'll give you some other stuff. All right, let's see. What else do we got here? What other NPCs? Let's try to do this. This is where, if you're a minstrel, this is where you come to barter for your accommodations. All right, there's that one. These are people that give quests. These are kind of quests you can do. So let's see if I... So, right, this is...
Will you give me a moment of your
Here's
time,
the tokens of
friend?
Valor. That's the one to turn in for the keys, right over there. All right, and then it give you some accommodations, right? You also get accommodations by literally just taking things and killing enemy monster players, right? And basically, he gives us a little like story here. We'll do a little voiceover. Ready? What's his voice one more time? Let's read this one quest.
Would you do something for me?
Would you do something for me? The orcs proved strong enough to overwhelm our forces in Terrace Raw. Now, a fell foe has taken control of the tower. We must muster our forces and drive them from the place at once. Gather a force together and make your way north into the Coldfells. Tirith Ra stand overlooking the Valley of the West. You must enter and defeat the Master of Ogburz at this location. Seek out the tyrant Baranash at Tirith Ra and defeat him. Fight with honor and return to the tower to our control. This is a repeatable quest that has previously been completed. Okay, alright, sweet. Now you guys know. By the way, if you like the voiceovers and you think that's kind of fun, these are my guide playlists. Go check out the LOTRO Tale or LOTRO Adventure. I do voiceovers and I go through the story on that one. Yeah. Alright, my friends. Well, anyway, so now you know the defeat Tyrant, basically, and you get some increased renown as well. Yeah, sweet, cool. Alright, so we're not going to do that right now. But now you know you pick up those quests there. Here is a Bod Trader. He used to be more important back in the day when you had to switch your skills here and your traits. But now that you can do those on the fly, you don't have to come to this guy. But he still sells instruments, so, you know. Alright. These guys have other main quests. By the way, all these main quests are...
My tale is a grievous one.
The Eisendeep Mines. So again, he's talking about... I'm going to bring up the flags here. There are main fortresses, right? There are a few, so this is good to know. All right, so there's this one, which is Tirith Ra, right? We control it right now. These change depending on who controls it, right? The total, I'll say the abbreviations. This is how we used to call them. TR, right? This is what we call TA. It was faster in chat. The Eisendeep Mine. This one is the Eisendeep Outpost. This is a little outpost. This is minor, even though it still can be taken back and forth. And then the Lumber Camp. This is theirs right now. This is the River Outpost. That's one of the outposts. And then this is the other main fortress, Lugs, as we used to call it. It's actually Lugazog. So anyway, those are the main takeover spots that you fight for, like, capital control. This is the monster player zone, right? Start zone. And this is the free people start zone, right? This is real simple stuff, I know, you guys, but I want to make sure everyone knows this. We're kind of just doing a little overview of the Entomors in this video, right? This is another place that has people you can get and do and take. I do think you cannot switch these. This is always a good one, good guys, and this one is always a bad guy fortress. All right. So, and then this is Horwell. These are actually hobbits that live here. This is very sad because when you're monster players, they have quests like get hobbit feet. That's all I'm gonna say. That's really sad. Sorry to make your day sad, but what basically your choice at free people is you go and defend them and do stuff for them and help them. So anyway, yep. And now that so that's what all these quests are for. Basically, they're telling us to do certain people, certain tyrants. Tyrants are the commanding leaders of each of those fortresses. You have to kill their commander, and then once you kill it, after a minute or so, it'll change forces, and then it will summon all the NPCs will all spawn that are your side, right? So the enemy can try to stop you too, which is the point of this. It's a PvP monster player zone, right? Player versus monster player. All right, so let's talk about these guys real quick here. All right.
What can I do for you?
Field service. All right. So this guy, he has capes, right? So now these capes you can only get if you are the right level. So for example, these are all 15 levels. There are a combined, if you click C and you go to the war, right here. This is your PvP panel. I'm actually rank 9. I got rank 9 back at level 50 and 60, you guys, when it was really hard because you couldn't get renown from quests back then. You could only get renown from battling and killing other enemy players. So I mean, I'm pretty high up there. This is many, probably a couple hundreds of hours. Yeah. All right, we're moving on. It goes up to rank 15, right? Rank 15. So I'm rank 9, so that means I can get a cloak up to High Warden, which is my rank, right? And if you notice, if you hover them, let's see, where's my little, there it is. So obviously my cloaks are going to be really good, right? Because these are minimum level 85. Again, the area scales up, right? It's actually 130 now. I don't know why they haven't updated these for PvP. I really don't know why they haven't done that. Kind of confusing to me. Standing Stones, you should totally do that. Let's update the PvP zone. Yeah. Anyway, but the actual battling is updated. Like the NPCs are all 130, and so is the monster players. But anyway, yeah, as you can see. But the cool thing about these are it's really cosmetic. They look legit. So look at this. See that right there? Look at the back piece right there. See that? If I wore it, it's got the key symbol. Also, it's up here in the top left corner of my screen, and there's one here. And then look, there's it is. So when you start, you're a footman, right? And then an esquire, and then you're a guardsman, men-at-arms, alright, sergeant of the guard, and then sergeant-at-arms, and then you've got a master guardsman cloak, which is pretty cool with the sword. Alright, master at arms, it's kind of cool with the double axe. High warden is the keys. Lieutenant, right? That's that one. You got the commanders, which is like a horn, which is pretty cool. Got the third marshal cloak. Ooh, that is really pretty, isn't it? That's nice. You got the second marshal. Look at that, it's awesome. And the first, the eagle with the hands. Like it's so cool. Anyway, so there we go. Basically, that's what he has here. He has a couple other things. He has a special instrument for minstrels. In fact, this is not a bad instrument. It increases your ballad damage and code you could get here, but you have to be a minstrel to pick it up, right? So, actually, we might do this in our main playlist. We might come get this drum because it'll increase our damage. Kill things faster. You could also get them crafted, of course. Robes of the Moors, right? So this is a special robe. You got a special shield here. It's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, you can turn these all in with the combinations. These are just special weapons, basically. This is a pretty cool one. On use, you heal, right? Back in the day, pre-level 50, 48, this was really strong. On use, you'd heal 216 mana. Basically, you'd make it an icon to click as well as holding, and you could use it to get that buff. And it's 30-minute cooldown, which is kind of long, but it was a good heal back then. Anyway, so cool little axe. Anyway, so that's what that guy does. That's him. All right, so let's go to the next person here. We got a provisioner.
What do
He
you
basically does what provisioners do. He also has, this guy has a couple special things though. He does sell special items for the Entomors, or the monster player zone, right? So he's got these items which you can only use. It says requires monster play, and you have to be rank 3 to use these. So you have to be rank 3, right, in the war to get them. And then you also have to be in the monster player zone to use. You can't go and take these and use these in an instance somewhere in the world. It won't work. They won't be able to be used. So basically, you get an immunity to daze and stun effects for a short duration, 5 seconds, 500 common damage, shakes off dazes and stuns, 2-minute cooldown. So it's pretty cool, especially when there's a lot of stuns in the Entomors. So it's really, those are nice to have. They're like little immunity things. They also have these other things which are pretty cool, these droughts, but these you can use anywhere if you buy them. So anyway, that's basically it, and it's a good place you can buy and sell. All right. Basic stuff. The rest. All right, so we got the jeweler trader.
What do you need?
This is the same thing as basically Cloak Guy. She's got some really good jewelry, and they're actually sets, right? And again, they're actually, these ones were updated to level 65, but they still haven't updated these to level 130. I really wish they would. It'd be really nice. But again, this is a lot of jewelry and sets you can use that are actually used to be pretty cool. And I mean, if you're level 60, it's pretty cool. You can use it, but you have to be higher ranked. These are like this one is for rank 6 glory, right? I could use it. I'm rank 9, but like rank 6 is pretty high. Rank 4 takes a while to get to, right? You could do it if you just quest out here, but again, you might get attacked. I mean, there are types you can find with some of the people online, to be honest. Because they haven't updated a lot of stuff in the monster player zone, you don't really get a whole lot of action always, but there is action. It definitely is, but a lot more people like to just do things end game, right? Like, I feel like it'd be so cool if Sending Stones made a whole, like, started implementing monster play on the other side where you can actually be the other side, kind of like a World of Warcraft system a little bit. It would be really hard. I'm sure there's ways they could do it though, have like separate regions entirely for them, like dark, like evil areas, maybe areas in Agmar that are farther north. They're like, I don't know, maybe just another dimension, you know, of the same area where they can do quests, you know, if they can't implement PvP like on a field, you know, I don't know. I mean, it might blow the game up. I don't know if that's a good idea, but it'd be cool. It'd be a cool idea. All right. Item trader.
How may I help you?
So he can repair stuff.
What can I do
barter,
for you?
And he's got more potions that you can basically get. So I mean, if you have these accommodations and you're not really using them in the monster player zone, these do work outside of that, and they're pretty strong. So you could always come turn them in here if you're rank 4 or whatever and get it. You can also get XP for your legendary weapons with this one, which is kind of cool, but I don't think this is worth wasting your accommodations on. It's not a lot of XP. You're basically doing a 1 to 10 ratio, right? You're getting 10 XP for one accommodation. That's really not very good. So I guess that's just if you want to waste it on that. I wouldn't advise it. These are ability things that you can use. Can have this one, right? So on use, it removes, you can only use this in monster player, it removes slows, disarms, and silences. Shakes off, dazes, stuns, right? Fellowship maneuvers, which is really cool that it removes fellowship maneuvers, right? That's like, those are like ultimate stuns. Recover from being knocked down, which is like the hardest thing to get out of. Burglars are usually the only one that can really activate those. There are some abilities like my To the King ability can sometimes activate those on a guardian. Down but not dead, and full. Okay, so it's a 14-minute cooldown, but basically gets you out of being stun locked like crazy. All right, so, and I could use the rank 9 one. There is a difference to the ranks on them slightly. Yeah, it's a faster cooldown. So it's 16 minutes if you're rank 8, it's 14 minutes, and so on. So it gives you a benefit being higher rank, basically. All right, let's keep looking, my friends. I hope this is helping you guys out. I just want to do a quick little overview of of basically GV, this area. All right, so we got heavy armor vendor, right? Again, they haven't really updated these. These are level 20. So I mean, hey, if you are a level 20 player and you have, let's say, leftover accommodations from your account, right? Because these are account wide. Off the top of my head, I believe that is right. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah, there they are. Yes, they are. I believe they are account-wide. Points, account shared. Yep, points. Wait, there we go. That's how you check. I went through my wallet, by the way, if you're wondering where I found this. I have the premium wallet, so my accommodations go into my wallet, by the way, too. So, yes, it is account-wide. So if you have another main on, let's say, Crit Caller or something, and he has a bunch of these points from a long time ago, and you're just playing again, you can come here and use some to buy some armor for level 20. Like, I might do this on our other character. Is there any higher level armor? Yeah, there's level 50 stuff too. Now, Audacity, all right? This is a system that's a lot older, but this armor is special. That only works when you're in PvP zone, and basically that is, it helps you not be stunned as much. Let me see. It's right here, okay? So I have rank 1 of it because I just have the generic flat amount, right? I don't have any of the armor on. I'm not even sure this is all used. This really isn't used very much anymore, guys. So Audacity improves your ability to fight the Servants of Agmar. It reduces your crowd control, you know, and armor. And you know what? We're going to test it right now just so I can be sure for you guys. So I'm going to buy this piece of heavy armor. Oh, it's 800 though. Woo! Is there any cheaper ones? Can I do a lower level one that's cheaper? This one give Audacity? Which one of these gives Audacity? I want more Audacity! Oh man, I don't know if I want to spend that much on a little... Do it for you guys, maybe? Dang, these are expensive. That's a lot of marks. I don't really want to use that yet, because I want to use it on my main character, possibly. This is my main character, but that would be at this level. Maybe for Voice of the Rings or something, because this is pretty good armor, actually. But anyway, I think when you put ranks into this, basically with armor pieces that add to it, it increases slightly. You know, maybe like by 1% more damage for each rank. You know, it's really good. They just don't really we don't use this quite as much anymore in the monster player mode.
Of what help may I be to
So,
you?
because this armor hasn't really been upgraded. This one is level 100. That's pretty upgraded. That's pretty good. And see, if you see right there, it does have +4 Audacity. All right, so they have upgraded some of it. Does it keep going? 115? Oh, look at that. All right, so it's up to 115. It's one patch behind us, like one big expansion. So, I mean, that's pretty good. But again, you'd want 130 armor. So I kind of hope that they update it to 130 stuff soon. It'd be nice. But
Greetings.
greetings, right? All right, let's see. This guy has medium armor, right? He's the same thing.
Is there aught which you need?
And light armor. All right, so sweet. That's what those guys are for. We're getting through this. We're almost done, you guys. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying this, please subscribe and like. And again, if you like the voiceovers and you want to be more entertained and less just studying and learning about something like this, go to the Let Your Tale playlist, you guys. That's my main one. That's where I have the most fun on doing stuff. I enjoy doing these too for you guys though, because people are very nice and leave very nice comments that it's helpful. All right, so we have Guardian's Barricade. I love this shield. It's very cool. This is my Guardian trainer, basically. This is the one To the King, chance to initiate a parry response, right? That's pretty cool. I actually am going to buy this because I do not believe I have it anymore, and I'm going to use it. So I have to go to a Relic Master, can disconstruct, and then I can put it into my weapon, right? Then I can go to my Legendary Weapon. Right, where's my Legendary Weapons? So see, he doesn't actually have it in there because I got a new legendary weapon a while back. Do I still have it? No, I don't have it. So I believe it's considered a crafted rune. Oh, I take it back. I do still have it. No, take it back. Take my accommodations back. All right, whatever. Doesn't matter. So there it is, actually. 15% chance. What did I replace it with? So it's in the runes. Parry? Oh, that's not as good. I'm gonna use that one. Heck yeah. So now I have a 15% chance to initiate a parry response, which, as you guys know, Guardians use a lot with parry responses with their abilities, right? All these abilities right here. So again, basically what would happen is, now if I hover this, does it tell me that? It does not tell you on the skill, but it does work, right? Because it's in the system now. It's on there. So basically, when I get into parry response, I can use this into one of these 3 skills into this skill, and this is a chance to reinitiate that, so I can do the chain again. So anyway, kind of cool. I think it's a cool little thing. This is champion one. Same thing. Let's see what the champions get. They get 10% brutal strike chance to remove the fervor cost of ferocious strikes. That's kind of cool. Let's see. Captain gets 10% battle shout chance to fear the target for 10 seconds. That's legit. Like, I mean, I think these still work outside of at the monster play zone, because that's pretty cool. 2.5% chance boar rush critical chance. This is for wardens, which I don't really play wardens a ton at this time, so I'm not like super expert on that, but that's probably pretty good too. There's one more person over here. Okay, there's the burglar one. I thought the burglar one was over there. What the heck? What is his? Okay, burglars 10% subtle stab incoming healing debuff. All right, that's pretty cool. And then where was that last? Let's make sure we look at all these for you guys, because someone's going to be like, I wanted to know my class's one. The minstrel one gets 10% call of second age incoming healing debuff. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And then the lore masters was 15% lightning storm daze chance, which is also really cool. That was a really good one back in the day for the PvP out here. It probably still is. Player versus monster player, and I think I hit all. I feel like there's another class. Yep, there we go. I knew it. I knew I was missing someone. I was like, where's the hunter? All right, he has 25% chance, low cut chance to remove slows and roots. Ooh, wow, that's pretty cool. When you cast it, you can remove slows or roots on yourself. That's pretty legit. All right, and this guy right here, Captain General.
Mind my words, traveler.
So he has quests to go get the outposts in the Entomors out there, alright?
Surely you have the time to listen to my tale.
Surely you have the time to listen to my tale, Zolan. You are known to many of the elves of Rivendell, nay? Do not be surprised. I have a delicate matter that needs attention, and I believe you may be the dwarf for the matter. The waterfall above Tol Askarnen has seen Agmar's forces visiting near its banks. Scout reports they dump barrels of the Vice's materials. Ugh, that word, forgive me. Viscous materials. Barrel of viscous materials into the Horwell. There's your word for the day, everyone. Viscous. Materials into the Horwell. And further investigation has yielded evidence that the river is being poisoned. I have created a drought that will concentrate this poison, but it must be delivered to the Horwell quickly. I ask that you take this drought and make your way to the waterfall overlooking Tol Askarnen and deposit it into the river to clear the poison. Do this, and I shall see that you are rewarded. Again, you get a Valor token for that. You get time combination. You get some renown, right? Renown is the points, by the way, that gets you up in the war effort, right? That is this. Oh, not my wallet. This one. That is this, right? I am 41,000 out of 150,000 towards rank 10, right? That's renown. See, total renown. It's almost 300,000, right, that I have. Alright, anyway, so, again, this is a repeatable quest. You can do these over and over. That one's up here, I believe, right above this waterfall. Yep, well, there we go. We kind of explored all of, Vraig. However you say it. Vraig. I like to say GV, because that's the nice, easy way to say it. And again, you guys, when you're out here, these are one-shotters, basically, as you call them. As you can see, they're level 130, and they have an absurd amount of HP. Look at that HP. Look at it compared to mine. Almost 3 million HP. That boy is stacked. He must be like an elf of the first age, like fought in the wars with Morgoth or something. Anyway, he's a Coldfell's elite. So basically at a certain distance, I think the distance is like, let's see if my memory serves me. When we battled, I think at a monster player, I think the distance is somewhere right here. And if you get much closer than this, those guys will shoot you and you just die. You're dead. Same thing on the other side when you're on the monster player side way over here, which we talked about in one of my monster player class review videos, I believe. Alright, my friends, well, thank you so much for joining me for this episode today. I hope that helped you guys out with a little more knowledge about GV and the NPCs here at this place in the monster player mode. I know this is kind of all just a little bit of everything in this video, but I wanted to help you guys out if you wanted some more about monster play stuff. And we might do a little exploring in a couple more episodes, so check them out on the guide playlist. So, you guys have a wonderful day in Middle-earth. I'm your hosting guide, Zullen Ironshield. I also would like to... One second. Oh, yes, you guys have a wonderful day. And I will see you in the next one. I just realized something. Hold on. Okay, alright. And I want to just thank my patrons right there. Yeah, thank you so much. If you want to support me, there's links in the description. But if you guys want to support me free of charge, the best thing you can do is click that subscribe button, click the like button, share with a friend maybe, that would be awesome. Subscribe button's right here. The next video for some more monster play, I'll probably do some more stuff, is right up here in the guide playlist. And then our main playlist, LOTRO Tale, will be right here in the bottom left corner. Alright, you guys have a wonderful day in Middle-earth, and I'll see you in the next episode, my friends. Have a wonderful day in Middle-earth.